course, we're there for Slap News with Ron, Wolverine Bata, catching up with you post Power Slap number 8. How you doing, my man?
Doing pretty good, bud. How about you?
I'm doing real good. Appreciate you taking the time to join me. You've had a little bit time away. How you feeling overall since the last time we seen you at Power Slap 7?
Doing good. I mean, I've just been waiting on that call to defend that belt again and just sitting around working while I'm waiting.
Awesome. How hard was it for you to sit back and take Power Slap 8 off?
It's nice to have one off every now and again, but it feels like, I mean, I have been off quite a bit lately, so I'd like to get back to it. I sat home and watched this. That was the first time I actually wasn't even there for an event, so that was different for me.
Absolutely. What did you think of the actual production?
I thought it was great. I thought some of the matches were great. My picks were not very great. But the overall show I thought was pretty good.
Awesome. Let's talk about it. Austin Turpin, Vern Cathy, supposed to take place light heavyweight, which is seemingly was a number 1 contender match. Austin misses weight.
Yeah.
How'd you find out about that? Did Slap News come in for you?
Slap News came in for me. They were the first to let everybody know, and I was keeping an eye on it too.
What'd you think of that? Austin missing weight now twice in a row. What do you think holds for his future? Is it in light heavy or is it at heavyweight?
I personally would think it'd be a heavy or just take some time away and, try to make sure he's down at, I mean, to walk around at 260 and come to 205, I mean, you shouldn't really be allowed to do that. I mean, 15, 20, maybe 25 pounds, all you need to cut. If you got to cut more than that, you're probably in the wrong weight class. So, obviously missing twice, I mean, you're kind of showing that. But, yeah, hopefully he'll just, he'll either take some time away or he'll just go up to heavyweight for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, Vern Cathy took care of business, getting that victory now on a 3-fight win streak, within the division. Kind of a bit of a resurgence or a, second gust of energy from Vern at this point in his career. Do you think he's deserving of a title shot, or do you think the man Russell Rivera is there kind of waiting in the wings?
Honestly, I think it's Vern ahead of Russell. I mean, I like both of them. I ain't got nothing against either one of them, but I think Vern's had more bigger wins as of late than Russell has, and I know Russell still struggles with getting called for fouls and stuff like that, and Vern doesn't really get calls like that. So I mean, if there's somebody to beat me, I mean, you'd want it to be somebody who doesn't mess up, who is a champion that shows like he's the best in that division. So you don't really want somebody who messes up any and stuff like that. So I think Vern's the next guy in line.
Awesome. That sounds like you're welcoming it to be Vern. I guess 2 of the older guys on the roster, but you guys are certainly performing and showing that, the old dogs still have new tricks.
Especially with Vern. I mean, Vern's, as you pointed out, I mean, his second wind has just been, he's been on a roll, and I mean, and he's looking better and better each outing too. So it's I think that'd be interesting to see.
Talk to me. I know you were a coach season 1 of Road to the Title, obviously competed, at heavy at Power Slap 1. Fast forward 8 events now. How do you feel the growth of the sport within it? I'm not talking about social media, but how do you think the skill set, the mind frame, the rules, the competitors, how do you feel like it's evolved over these last 8 events?
I think it's evolved quite a bit. I mean, we're getting people from, out of the U.S. now getting involved in Power Slap. I mean, we're getting, a bunch of different characters, and Yeah, I mean, it's just everybody puts on their own show. So, I mean, I think the sport itself is evolving. Yeah, people doing different things. Hell, even this past event, you had somebody, um, Crespo, who went up to super heavyweight, was 100 pounds, under his opponent. So, I mean, you got all sorts of things. I think the sport itself is doing really great. I mean, that's not even including the numbers or anything and the people viewing it. And, there's more and more people viewing now. So I think, I'm enjoying seeing all these different people coming about.
Awesome. Do you think you're the same or different fighter from who we've seen at Power Slap 1?
I'm different. I think that's been my issue lately. I haven't been as eager, I guess, with Darius. I mean, it was, somebody I'd been wanting to beat, just come from, just got signed on, was wanting to compete. Been a year since I did with me and Darius. So as of late, I show up and go through the motions. I'm trying to get back on track, get my mindset right again, and get back to winning.
Yeah. I mean, what do you have to do to change that mindset?
Um, Nothing. I think I just need a time away. I mean, usually if I'm not competing, I'm coaching or, I'm constantly doing something. I think having this little bit of time away, I think helped me out actually quite a bit.
Awesome, man. Great to hear. It's always good when you get your mind right. Make sure you refocus. You're one of the OGs, but one of the legends that still continue to perform. How long do you think you still got in this sport? Is there kind of a timeline you think, or are you just kind of taking it match by match at this point?
I think there's a timeline for myself. As for Power Slap, I don't know. I mean, I still get calls, I still get message, from higher up. So I mean, they still keep me involved, but I think for myself, it's I got a timeline for me that I
Mhm.
want to get out on. So I'm thinking probably next year, depending on how many matches I'm getting. I wanna buy another house and then I want to be done.
Nice to hear. Do you plan to stay around the sport afterwards? Do you see yourself having an ambassador role or a coaching role or something?
If they asked me, I probably would. I mean, I still enjoy the sport and I still enjoy you know, watching it live and watching it on TV. I mean, me and my wife, we were watching it, you know, Power Slap 8 on TV, and I mean, I was still just as amped, calling clubs, calling fouls, steps. I mean, I still love the sport. I know personally that I'm getting older, and I mean, I go back and watch every one of my matches, and the stuff that used to not bother me is starting to get to me. So I'm just I want to get out while I'm still kind of on top.
Mhm. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, Ron. I appreciate you joining me as always. Great to get a catch up with you, and hopefully we'll see you back up there defending that belt real soon.
Yes, sir.
Take care, my man.
Yes, sir.